May was an exciting month as God is expanding our territory and we are reaching the lost, the broken, and the unreached in West Louisville, one relationship at a time. We continue to see the Lord bless the 3/3 disciple making movement known as a DMM here in our own backyard. We know the Lord is always working, but it's exciting and humbling when He allows us to see Him at work. May was another month of God's sightings and seeing Him in action. When Jesus told the 12 to go and make disciples, His great commission was to do so through relationships with others. We have seen and experienced time and again the power of relationships in our ministry, and not just in helping to change lives, but how through what those relationships connect us to. Think 6 degrees from Kevin Bacon, and I quote, "I am 6 degrees or less from someone or something that really needs my help. I challenge myself to grow in empathy towards others. I challenge myself to grow in compassion. I challenge myself to spend time on something that needs assistance. I will leverage my resources, abilities, or voice to be a disciple of change. I pledge to make a positive impact this year by leveraging myself in whatever way I can, big or small. Together, we can make a big difference." An example of this was last month when Tony shared his testimony about 3/3 mission and movement in front of a group called Celebrate Recovery, located in a part of Louisville known as Portland. Tony was invited to do so by our dear friend Eric Spartman, who Tony met a couple of years back. Tony also told the group about our DMM and how through God's grace, people's lives are changing. Following Tony's presentation, Patricia Spartman, Eric's wife, reached out to me and we discussed planting a women's group in Portland. We're excited to announce that we started a women's group, a 3/3 discipleship group in Portland on June 26th. To God be all the glory, and we praise Him for allowing us to be part of His ministry, training disciples to make disciples one relationship at a time. Since we're talking about relationships, we're grateful for the volunteers from other 3/3 groups as well as members of our team in West Louisville who are joining us to help facilitate the need for more in-depth discipleship training with the groups we are leading. In West Louisville, we held 4 discipleship trainings with over 40 men in each session this past month in a halfway house, 4 trainings with up to 10 men in another facility, and 4 trainings with up to 16 men who are celebrating recovery in the Portland area. We also held 4 trainings with up to 8 men who are from our church at Southeast Christian Church on Encounters Night, and 4 trainings with up to 8 women as well who are the wives, daughters, girlfriends, and friends of the men in our other groups. Through God's power and grace, our efforts, our team members, and the number of people we help and serve continues to grow.